Hi my loves, I'm Aisha and welcome back to my channel. I'm a tarot reader and occultist, and today we are going to be looking at your crush's crush. Who does your crush have a crush on? Before we get into it, reminder that this is a collective reading. The messages found here cannot and will not be for everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and please don't force anything if it does not fit. Alright, I will now give you some time to choose your group or your groups. Hello my group one, and welcome to your reading about your crush's crush. Who does your crush have a crush on? So for your cards we will be using, for your tarot cards rather, we will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. And for your oracles, we will be using the Lunar Oracle. Moon in Aries at the bottom. Interesting. Is that your crush's moon sign? And I will also be using, this is a tarot deck, but it has keywords, so I'll be using it in the place of an oracle deck today. What is this? I can't remember what this is called, but yeah, it's a tarot deck. I don't remember what it's called. The Believe tarot deck, the something tarot deck. So let's see. Tell me about the person my group one's crush has a crush on. Please, Spirit. The Devil reversed. A Capricorn placement. Tell me about the person my group one's crush has a crush on. Please, Spirit. The Nine of Wands reversed. Tell me about the person my group one's crush has a crush on, please, Spirit. The High Priestess. Somebody super out of their league. Might be someone much older than them. It feels like what is the word? Not unapproachable, but kind of like an unapproachable crush. It's a crush that they know that is unapproachable. A crush that they know is out of their league. Somebody they know they'll never get with. This could be a celebrity. This may be a celebrity crush that's coming through. A celebrity, a professor, a lecturer. Someone they know they don't really have a chance with, and someone they don't intend to ever pursue. Someone they're very happy just admiring from afar. Someone they're fine with admiring from afar and crushing on from afar. This isn't someone that they have any intention of ever actually dating. Tell me about my group one's crush's crush, please, Spirit. And I have that Megan Thee Stallion song, Her, just playing in my head. She, her. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yes, this is someone they know that they can't ever be with, because they're not in the same tax bracket as this person. They're not in the same tax bracket as the people pursuing this person. They're not on the same level, the same caliber of the people pursuing this person. They're just totally different, in totally different classes, in totally different environments, totally different everything. And so they're very realistic about this crush. Can you tell me a bit about the person my group one's crush has a crush on? So many reversals. Oh my god. Six of Cups reversed. A childhood crush. thinking Angelina Jolie. Seven of Swords reversed. Yes, it's very much just it's a crush that your crush is very aware will never be more than just a crush. Can you tell me about my group one's crush? Crush's crush, please, Spirit. The World reversed. Yeah. Can you tell me about my group one's crush's crush, please, Spirit? I eat hate, that's why I ain't got a waste. Page of Wands reversed. So many reversals, and the only one upright rather, is the High Priestess. And so that High Priestess, more than anything, is the crush themselves, whereas all these other reversals is how your crush feels about this crush. So this is a celebrity. Oh, I don't want to say it is a celebrity, but it likely is a celebrity. More than anything, this crush is a celebrity. I'm thinking Angelina Jolie, and I'm suddenly thinking of Twilight. So for some of you, this may be an actor from the Twilight movies, Taylor Lautner, Kristen Stewart, James Patterson. Somebody that this person that your crush has had a crush on from the time they were a child, and it is likely a celebrity, a childhood crush of theirs that they've nursed from the time that they were a child. So right now there doesn't seem to be any other crushes in their life. There doesn't seem to be anyone in their real life that they have a crush on, that they have feelings for. It's just a celebrity crush that they're nursing. Ariana Grande also comes to mind, and if it's Ariana Grande, they may have a stan account for her. But yeah, it doesn't feel like someone, real. And that's not to say celebrities aren't real, but the crushes you have for celebrities, they're real, but only in a sense, because you have a crush on the image, you have a crush on the idea. You can't really have a crush on the celebrity because you don't know the celebrity. And so I feel like the crush also recognizes this. Your crush is like, it's just a dream, it's just a fantasy, it's not like anything could ever happen. It's an innocent crush. It is an innocent crush on a person that is out of their league, is completely out of reach, is impossible for them to ever be with. It's just a harmless, innocent crush. And they're fine with that. They are so fine with it being a harmless, innocent crush, with supporting this person as a fan or supporting this person as a friend. Because for some of you, this crush of theirs may be like an older professor, an older lecturer, the mother of a friend of theirs, the parent of a friend of theirs, just somebody very out of reach, someone that they have no chance with, and that they know they have no chance with, and that they're okay not having a chance with. It really isn't a big deal to them that they'll never be with this person that they're crushing on, because for them, there's no end game to this crush. For them, the end game isn't meet, date, marry, spend the rest of my life with this person I'm crushing on. It's just a crush. It's, we all have those innocent crushes that we don't really see a future for, that we have no intention of furthering, that we're just admiring this person, we respect this person, we're crushing on them, but we don't want it to be anything more, or we know there'll never be a chance of having anything more between this person and between you and this crush, and you just nurse it, and it's just fun, and it's just sweet. Like, we all have celebrity crushes. I don't think I have to explain it. We all have celebrity crushes, and it's nothing to overthink, it's nothing to worry about, it's nothing to care too much about. It's normal. Even celebrities have celebrity crushes, which I'm definitely getting, like Angelina Jolie, like I said, the cast of Twilight, Taylor Lautner specifically, and I used to say Lautner my whole life until like a few months ago. He was on some podcast and I heard him say Lautner. I was like, oh my god, have I been saying it wrong my whole life? Lautner? So Taylor Lautner, Kristen Stewart, James Patterson, other, like, it's just somebody that they've had a crush on since they were a child. I'm also thinking now Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid, so it may be like a fictional crush for some of you. Can you tell me more about my crushes, my group one's crushes crush, please? Who does my group one's crush have a crush on? Moon totem cow. A new beginning or even a new life may be blooming. Cow. Grown up rural, lives a rural life. Has a barn, a farmhouse, a homesteader. Tell me more about my group one's crushes crush, please. Moon totem cat. Make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. Somebody who does a lot of yoga, who has a pet cat, who looks cat-like. Cat. Again, Sam and Cat, Ariana Grande. Does she look like a cat, do you think? I guess she could be kind of cat-like. But to me, she's like more of a songbird, not really a cat. Tell me more about my group one's crushes crush, please. Tell me more about my group one's crushes crush, please. Moon in Aries. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation, but the moon in Aries is more significant, so this person may spend a lot of time around animals. They may have a barn, a farmhouse, they may have a cat, they may look cat-like, their name may be cat, have cat in the name. They may work at a cat shelter. Moon in Aries and Aries moon placement. Aries placements, it may be, yes, an Aries moon specifically, but also Aries sun, Aries rising, Aries Venus. Let's pull from this other deck. Tell me more about my group one's crushes crush, please. Tell me more about my group one's crushes crush. And I'm channeling Lonesome Love by Mitski. So yeah, it's a one-sided love or one-sided crush that they're very aware will never be anything more than one-sided. King of Wands, young man to 25 years. Young man to 25 years. That may be your crush coming through. It may also be their crush. When I said young man to 25 years, I was thinking like man crush. So it may be like Ryan Reynolds. It may be like, if you're asking about a man, it may be like a man crush for them, and that's why it's like so unattainable, because like they are straight but they admire this person and they have a crush on this person, and they're like, yeah, I have a man crush on you, and if I were gay I would totally get with you, but I'm straight, so like, ooh, you know, that kind of energy. For my group one, tell me more about my group one's crushes crush, please, Spirit. Is this deck in reverse? Yeah, wait, let me shuffle again. Tell me more about my group one's crushes crush, please, Spirit. Five of Pentacles, delays around money coming in from the cold. Somebody going through a bit of a financial hardship at the moment. Somebody who may be actively sabotaging their own bag. My group one's crushes crush, please. Who does my group one's crush have a crush on? Eight of Wands, speedy news or situation coming. Arrows of love. Okay, this may be someone who recently just spent like a lot of money on a new project. Think a new movie, think a new car, think building a new house. So this is somebody who is very established, somebody who has the means to just spend because they know they'll make it back, or they have put in a lot of time and attention into their savings, and so they are capable of just spending, of taking out loans, of taking out credit cards, of doing this, of doing that, of living a good life. This person that your person has a crush on, this person that your crush has a crush on, is very established, very well-to-do, almost very classy, very, I kind of want to say they're part of the elite. And this may be elite in the grander scheme of things, such as being a celebrity or a politician, or this may be elite within your community, such as being in a suburban area, being higher class, being that type of family, the type of person that goes to country clubs and plays tennis on the weekends and has a yacht. So this is somebody who is out of your crush's league, and they are very aware that this person is out of their league, and they're okay with it. They don't really care. They are happy just admiring from afar, being a fan, or nursing their crush. They don't really have any intention of dating this person, and they know that this is just how things are, and they're happy with how things are. They're like, this is just, you know, my lot in life. Not even my lot in life, that sounds so depressing. They're just like, yeah, everybody has these kind of one-sided crushes. It's not a big deal. Do you know what I'm saying? You know how some people, like, when they have crushes on celebrities, will say that one, well, maybe you won't know, but it was a tweet that was like, when K-pop idol, I don't remember the K-pop idol, when K-pop idol pops out with a girlfriend, I'm not going to be acting fake, saying, forget him, I want her, I'm killing myself. They're not like that. They are very realistic about their crush on this person. They're like, this is a celebrity, this is a professor, this is someone I admire. Nothing's gonna happen between us. That's fine. That's fine. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just very realistic about this crush. And honestly, especially in the current day and age with stan culture, that's very refreshing to see. So my group 1, I'm going to close your reading here. If you would like to book a reading with me, follow me on social media or become one of my 18 plus patrons. The links to do that are all below. Alright, bye. Hello my group 2, and welcome to your reading about your crush's crush. Who does your crush have a crush on? So today we will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. For your oracles, we will be using the Lunar Oracle, and we will be using this tarot deck because it has keywords on it. As an oracle, I can't remember the name of this deck for the life of me. It's like the Believe Tarot or something with a B. But let's get into it. Please tell me about my group 2's crush's crush. Spirit, who does my group 2's crush have a crush on? The 5 of Pentacles reversed. Who does my group 2's crush have a crush on? The 9 of Pentacles reversed. Somebody who spends money as soon as they make it. Somebody who may have just won the lottery, won a competition, and splurged. It's payday, right, for many places. Well, at the time of recording this, it's the end of the month end. So some people may have gotten their salary. So this may be a salaried worker, an office worker, a salary man, a salary woman. Tell me about my crushes, my group 2's crushes crush, please, Spirit. So many reversals. Strength reversed. Tell me about my crushes, tell me about my group 2's crushes crush, please, Spirit. Who does my group 2's crush have a crush on? Page of Swords reversed. What in the world? So many reversals, even for group 1. Tell me about my group 2's crushes crush, please. Who does my group 2's crush have a crush on? High Priestess. This came off for group 1 as well, so let me shuffle again. Who does my group 2's crush have a crush on? 2 of Swords. Who does my group 2's crush have a crush on? King of Swords reversed. You know, it's so funny because lately I've been feeling like I just shouldn't take reversals anymore. Like, it's been such a strong feeling, and now I'm only getting reversals for both of you guys. Can you believe it? I might start taking reversals from I keep saying, oh, from next week I'll just stop for a while. But I think from tomorrow or from later today, I think I'll just stop taking reversals. But I will take your reversals for you guys. We have 2 here. The 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. How interesting. My word, how interesting. Your crush's crush Leo placement. Oh, a Leo placement because of strength, an Aquarius placement because of the King of Swords, Leo, Aquarius. This is somebody who your crush may be convinced is their soulmate when in reality they're not. A salary worker, somebody who spends money as soon as they make it. I'm also thinking of like a small business owner, small clothing brand owner, because I'm thinking of that brand, that miniskirt brand on, I don't think it's only miniskirts, but Dulce. She runs a business mostly on Twitter. Very cute skirts, very, very, very cute clothing. So a small business owner, a salary worker, a salary man, an office worker. Because do you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of like office yaoi or like salary man yaoi. So it may be a salary worker, just somebody who works like a very tedious job, an email job, somebody who spends a lot of time making charts and what else do office workers do? Oh my god, what else do office workers do? Making charts, making calls, sending emails, taking trips for business meetings. Somebody who, yeah, they may, how do I say this? They may work more than what they're getting paid to do. Does that make sense? Like they put in more hours, they put in more effort, but they don't get paid much. They may, maybe like this crush that your person has a crush on may be Japanese, or they may be in another, from another culture where working is very, how do I say this, where there's this culture of overworking, kind of. Because I saw this, like you see people talk about this all the time, and I saw this TikTok, no, it wasn't a TikTok, it was an Instagram reel. I saw an Instagram reel yesterday where this black woman was like leaving, clocking out of work and leaving before all of my co-workers exactly at 5 p.m. Because of my gaijin card, something like that. That was a very clunky way to say it, but it's like this person that your crush has a crush on may see a virtue in overworking, in working hard, in putting in the most effort, in doing the most they can within the working environment, because they believe that the more they work, the more rewards that they will see, because their career is very important to them, but they do not get paid for the work that they're putting in. So they're working extra hours. Everybody else is clocked out, they're still working. They leave the office and they work at home. They do 10 hours when everybody else does 5. Everybody sends them their work to finish and they finish it. They're always taking calls, they're always sending emails. The email is never empty. They're always driving out for meetings. They're doing the job of 10 people, of 5 people, of 20 people. They're the team leader, and they don't have a secretary, so they're also the secretary of their own team. Plus they're also doing extracurricular activities all the time. They're volunteering, they have a side hustle. This person is never ever ever resting. And it's not just that culture of overworking, it's like that grind culture, that hustle culture. This person is always working. Oh my god, they are always working. And it's because I feel like they have, like, again, it's like a virtue to them. It's a virtue to always be working. It's a virtue to be able to do 10 times as much when 5, to do it at 10 when a 5 suffices. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like this person just never ever rests. This person may also, with the 10 of swords and the 5 of swords, I'm getting like heart problems because of how much they overwork. They may like be feeling it physically. It may be having a problem. It may be having an effect on their health, rather, because I'm also thinking about like how mangakas, manga writers, manga creators, how their jobs are so stressful, like because they have to like get out their like chapters or like new chapters every week or every 2 weeks or whatever, and it's stressful, and like there's so many mangakas who have died from overworking, and this person is overworking. Sorry, I thought my laptop was giving me the battery about to die message. I actually should plug it in. But what was I saying? Yeah, this person is always working. This person is overworking, and it's like there is a potential of overworking themselves to the grave, and your crush really worries about them. So in their working environment, your crush may always just go check on them, like, hey, can I do anything to help? Hey, yeah, here's some coffee, here's some tea. Oh, I finished my work, I can help you with those forms or whatever. Just trying to ease their workload a bit. And this may be someone that they meet in an extracurricular, because I said this person they have a crush on does a lot of extracurriculars. They dance, they volunteer, they have a side hustle, they walk all the dogs for their compound even though they don't have to, they just like it. They're at the gym, they're teaching a class at the gym. Do you know what I'm saying? This person always has something going on, and you're like, how do you have the time? How do you have the time to live the life that you live? Do you not sleep? And they probably don't. They probably are having like 2-3 hours of sleep a night. How are they surviving? I don't know. But your crush worries about them, like, honestly and sincerely worries about them. They're like, in whichever environment they meet this person or they see this person, they regularly interact with this person, they're always like checking up on them, like, hey, how are you doing? Are you doing all right? Getting enough sleep? Or get some rest? Just reminding them to get some rest, to look after themselves, to be careful, because there is a risk of overworking yourself to death. And it's unfortunate and it's sad, but it can happen. People die of stress all the time. People overwork themselves to death all the time, and your crush is very worried about this person that they have a crush on, because this person is always doing something. They have their finger in so many pies. They're always so busy. They're always got something going on. They're always on the move. They are never resting, and your crush is like, damn, how do you do it? But please, for the love of God, rest. Do you know what I'm saying? Please, for the love of God, prioritize your health, because this person is just not prioritizing their health. They're like, no, I've got to be on the go. I've got to, I have so many responsibilities. I need to get things done. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. Let's pull some oracle cards. Honestly, like it's somebody you can admire, but to an extent, because I don't think that we're on this earth to work ourselves to the bone. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that there comes a time when we have to realize that there's more to life than work, and there's more to life than how much money we make. Like, money obviously makes things easier, and we could all do with more money, or most of us could do with more money. I could do with more money. You watching this could probably do with more money. But there comes a time where we have to also prioritize our health. Do you need 5 jobs when one and a side hustle could suffice? Do you need 5 jobs plus so many side hustles and extracurriculars? If you are working and you get paid for 5 hours, why are you doing 10 hours? Do what you're paid for. There's no virtue in exhausting yourself for others who are not even rewarding you for that exhaustion. And like, I don't know why I'm talking to this crush. Maybe you are the person that this crush has a crush on. Maybe that's why I'm talking to you like you're the crush, because you are the crush. So if it resonates, take it as it resonates. Let's see, tell me more about my group 2's crush's crush. Moon in Taurus. A Taurus moon. Taurus moon. Tell me more about my group 2's crush's crush. 2 came out. Moon in Pisces. So this crush may have Taurus placements, Pisces placements, especially Taurus moon, Pisces moon, but also Sun rising Venus. Half to full moon. Embracing high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. So this person is very motivated, very disciplined, always on the go, always on the move, always doing something. If they're in, if let's say they're at a parent teacher conference and somebody is like, oh, we need somebody to bring cupcakes for the kids' soccer game next week. This crush is standing up like, I'll do it. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. And they won't even buy the cupcakes. They'll bake the cupcakes. This is someone who at work or at school, when they're in groups, they're immediately the leader and they're delegating and they're taking charge. This is someone who is very motivated. Also with all this blue, their favorite color may be blue. They may have blue hair. I'm also thinking of like blue clothes, especially like a blue hanbok. So again, we said Japanese earlier. Korean also is coming to mind. I'm thinking also of like Thai traditional clothing. No, Vietnamese traditional clothing, but I'm not sure what it's called. So let's think Japanese, Thai. No, not Thai. Vietnamese, Japanese. But I keep saying Thai, so maybe East Asian. Let's just say East Asian, Southeast Asian. I'm also getting like American, maybe an American immigrant, or like first generation American. Maybe, yeah, but that's what I'm getting. Asian, East Asian, Southeast Asian, American, first generation American. Let's see, tell me more about my group 2's crush's crush, please. I'm also thinking Brunei. Does Brunei have a blue flag? If it has a blue flag, then it's also Brunei. Let me see. Brunei flag. No, it's yellow. Yellow and black. I don't know if you can see that. What blue flag am I thinking of? Blue flag is also a manga. Auno flag. Beautiful, beautiful manga. Really, really recommend. Just the flag I'm thinking of. I'm just looking at this is it. No, it's not this flag. It's like blue with yellow that I'm thinking of. And now there's so many blue flags with yellow on them. I don't know. But yeah, Brunei may be significant as well. Like I said, blue flag. Maybe into manga, maybe a manga writer, maybe a comic writer, maybe a webtoon creator. And this is something I feel like they may also be doing on the side, like on the side of their 9 to 5. Let's see. Tell me about my group 2's crush, please, Spirit. No, who does my group 2's crush have a crush on, please, Spirit? My group 2's crush have a crush on, please, Spirit. The devil, jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. This isn't somebody who is jealous. This is somebody who sparks jealousy in others because they're always doing something and they're so beautiful on top of that. I'm thinking of this movie, A Normal Family. Beautiful movie. I got to watch it as part of the Durban International Film Festival. I highly, highly recommend. But in this movie, there is a character who, I don't remember her name, but she is the young second wife of one of the male characters in this movie. He's older, he's in his 50s, and she's in her 20s, her late 20s, mid to late 20s. And she's so tall, she's so slim, she's so beautiful, she looks like a model. And on top of that, she's so educated and she's so talented. She's a florist, she's a yoga instructor, she has a business making rice cakes, she's a good cook, and she just got lucky. While she was delivering rice cakes, she gets noticed by this wealthy lawyer and they fall in love, and she marries him and she builds this life with him, and now she's living in the lap of luxury. And that sparks jealousy in people. So that's the kind of person that this person who your crush has a crush on is. They're someone so talented. They're someone so beautiful. They're like the perfect package. They seem to have it all. They spark jealousy in others. May also be a Capricorn placement. Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn. Tell me more about the person my group whose crush has a crush on. Three of Wands reversed. Somebody who's very focused on the here and now, on building their empire, almost on working on on creating wealth for the present, but also for the future, but mostly for the present. So when people are saying like, think about 5 years from now, think about how your health could be 5 years from now if you keep working at this rate that you're working, and they're just thinking about like, well, I'm not living 5 years from now, I'm living now, and right now I want to do all of these things, and I want to have this amount of money, and I want to do this kind of work. So this person is very like living in the present. Tell me more about my group two's crush's crush. Oh, the world. Well traveled. Overseas trip, money, luck, world in the palm of your hand, new opportunities. Very well traveled, very lucky, very blessed. They may have been born in wealth, grown up in wealth, raised in wealth. They may be used to a certain level of wealth. They may be used to a certain level of money. And how do I say this? I feel like in part that they don't have to do the amount of work that they do. They like to work that much. And it's weird. It's a weird energy that I'm getting, that they just like to work. Even if they come for money, they may like to say that they may not like to live off of their parents' money. They want to make a name for themselves. They want to make money for themselves. They want to build their own wealth, their own empire. So they are used to living a certain lifestyle, and they don't want to ever sacrifice that lifestyle, but they also don't want to live off of their parents' money, off of their family's money to sustain that lifestyle. So that's why they work as much as they do. That's why they're trying so many different things. They're trying to see what sticks. They're trying to see what will give them that wealth that they need to be happy in this life. So my group 2, that is your crush's crush. If you would like to book a reading with me, follow me on social media, or become one of my 18 plus patrons, you can find the links to do so down below. Alright, bye. Hello my group 3, and welcome to your reading about your crush's crush. Who does your crush have a crush on? So today we will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. And for your oracles, we will be using the Lunar Oracle. And this tarot deck, which I cannot for the life of me remember the name of, it's like the Believe Tarot or something, but because it has keywords, we will also be using that as one of your oracles. So let's see, who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? Who does my group 3's have a crush on? Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? The the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my god, the 8 of Pentacles. Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? The 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. An artisan, somebody who works with their hands. A baker. I'm thinking of Cinderella 3. Cinderella 3 is the one where the stepmother reverses Cinderella's wish. She turns back time, she goes back in time, and she makes it so that one of her daughters fits into the glass slipper instead of Cinderella, and she changes their whole fate and their whole life. And one of the other sisters, so there's the one who ends up getting married to the prince, who ends up in the role of getting married to the prince, and then I think the other one is Anastasia. And Anastasia has her love story with this baker. So this crush that your crush has a crush on may be a baker. They may, like I said, artisan. I'm thinking artisanal bread. They may be a bread maker, a baker. They may work with their hands, pottery. What else? Sewing, crochet. but they do this like as a business, and I'm mostly thinking bakery. Who does my group please crush have a crush on? Who does my group please crush have a crush on? And oh, the Ace of Cups reversed. This may be someone that your crush runs into a lot. Not runs into a lot, but met at like a cafe or a bakery, and they see them all the time. They're also like a bartender, Starbucks. They may be a Starbucks employee or another coffee shop, because hopefully your crush is boycotting. Hopefully. Who does my group these crush have a crush on? Who does these crush have a crush on? Strength reversed. Who does my group these crush have a crush on? Who does my group these crush have a crush on? King of Pentacles. Somebody who is very successful, has made a name for themselves, but is also financially successful. And I keep thinking bakery. And I keep picturing bakers and bakeries. I definitely think this person is a baker, or they work at a bakery. Does my group these crush have a crush on? The 9 of Wands. Somebody very busy, because now I'm also thinking of Kami from the bear, and just like the bear in general, how like busy they are at the restaurant. So this is somebody who has like a very successful business, very successful food business, very successful bakery, they're a very successful baker, a very successful cook, very successful chef, somebody very successful in the food industry. They may be like an executive chef at a hotel. They may work at a hotel, and this doesn't have to be like a 5-star hotel, but it is a very busy hotel, a very busy restaurant, a very busy cafe, a very busy bakery. They get a lot of business. Tell me about the person my group 3 has a crush on, please, Spirit. No, not my group 3. Tell me about the person my group 3's crush has a crush on, please, Spirit. The King of Cups. This may be somebody who is in a relationship. Maybe somebody is in a relationship, in a gay relationship, I think. But they may be closeted, because look at the, I'll show you now. Let me pull one more card and then I'll show you. Tell me about my group 3's crush, please, Spirit. The Ace of Swords reverse. So we have both of the aces in reverse. So this is someone that your crush doesn't have a chance with, even though they may not know it yet. What's at the bottom of the deck? The 4 of Swords. So this is someone who your crush absolutely may not have a chance with, and they may not know this yet because they only know this person in the capacity of a baker or a cook or a chef, somebody they go to and they only interact with because they're a customer, and your crush's crush works there, and your crush's crush may be very private, may keep to themselves. They may be married and they don't wear a wedding ring, or they may be in a life partnership, so there's no need to wear a wedding ring, or they may wear it around their neck on a chain, and that's always under like a shirt or a sweater or hoodie. So, and like I said, this is professional. It's polite. They're not friends. They're not having conversations about how's the kids. Oh, are you married? You know, you don't have conversations like that really with people you meet at a coffee shop. You don't really have conversations like this with your baker, with your cashier, with your teller, you know, because especially in a busy place, you want to keep it moving. You say thanks and you go sit and you eat or you leave. You don't really have time for those kind of conversations. Everything is very polite. And so this person that your crush has a crush on, like, I'm channeling I Heard You're Married Now by The Weeknd. So this may also be someone who your crush has had a relationship with in the oh my god, what's going on with me today? I think I need to eat. What's the time? It's almost 9. It's almost 10. Yeah, I definitely need to eat, and I need to like have a cup of tea. So after this group, for sure. But where was I? That this person this person that your crush has a crush on may be someone that your crush has had a relationship with in the past, or like a fling with in the past. And I'm definitely getting that this is a same sex relationship because we have the two kings here. And it may have been in the past that, and this could be, you know, two men, two women, but it definitely feels like a same sex relationship, a same sex connection that I'm channeling right now. And so in the past, your crush, they had feelings for this person, or they admired this person, and they were just like, it's not going to happen because I don't want to out myself, or I don't want to be in that kind of relationship. And it could have been vice versa. And so they went their separate ways. And now that they're meeting again in this like polite, respectable, not respectable, but polite, professional environment where your crush is the customer and their crush is working there, and your crush is kind of feeling hopeful now, and it's like, could things happen between us? Is there a future between us? Could we maybe give it another go? Because I wanna try again, because I'm really a try again by Jaehyun. Every time I say try again, but I wanna try again. I wanna see, if there's a future here, if things could go a certain way. But like, the crush of your crush, like, now they're married, and or they've settled down with someone, and they're in a very happy, committed relationship. And I'm picturing like poodles. They may have like dogs with this person. Like, they are in a very happy, committed relationship with someone. They have this amazing relationship. They have poodles, labradoodles, they have dogs. This person that your crush's crush is in a lifetime partnership with, maybe a dog trainer, a dog groomer. They have such a cute little life together, and your crush has no idea, because again, like, they've fallen out of contact, and or they never had that contact to begin with, and now they only meet as a customer and a service worker. Does that make sense? They don't meet as friends. They have polite conversation, like, oh, you the regular, or same as yesterday, or just how's the weather today. Do you know, it's polite. It's very polite, and it's fitting off the environment. They're not friends. I would never describe them as friends. They would never describe themselves as friends. They're acquaintances. They're, what's another word, like, for, what's a word for when, is there a word for when you just meet in a professional setting? They're I guess acquaintances is the best word. They're acquaintances. Let's pull some oracles. Physically brown skinned. And now I'm thinking of that part from, I'm channeling that part from, is it Move from Beyoncé? Brown skinned, beige, fluorescent beige, and black. So this person may be brown skinned, dark skinned, black, Indian, mixed black and Indian, West Indian, from the West Indies. Jamaican also comes to mind. But I'm definitely getting brown skin. Definitely getting brown skin. And this person that your crush has a crush on, they're so, like, they're just so successful. Do you know what I'm saying? They're so successful. It's like, and the thing is, like, success looks different to everyone, right? Like, some people think, oh, you're only successful if you're a multimillionaire. You're only successful if you're this. You're only successful if you're that. But success looks different to everyone else. And to this person, like, some people may think, oh, you just run a bakery. How is that successful? Oh, you just work at a bakery. How is that successful? Oh, you're just a cook. You're a cook at some deli. How is that successful? Oh, you just make sandwiches. How is that successful? But this person is so happy with their life. And to them, this is success to them. Whatever job they have, yes, for some of them, like, they're working at like a hotel. They're working You know, they're always busy. They've always got something to do. They're you know they're like, for some of them, yes, it is monetary success, but for some of them it isn't. They're not financially very wealthy, but they still are successful. Like, they feel successful. This person that your crush has a crush on is very mature, and they're always, whether life is easy or whether life is hard, whether life is happy, whether things in their life are good or whether things in their life are bad, they've come to a point where they are operating from a baseline of contentment. And so whatever life throws at them, they always feel content and they always feel successful because they're happy with what they do. They're happy being a baker, they're happy being a bartender, they're happy being a bakery salesperson, they're happy selling donuts, they're happy doing what they do, and so they're always going to feel successful. And I think that's something that really attracts your crush to this person, because this person feels so mature and they seem so happy and content with their life, and your crush is seeking that in somebody, because your crush also wants to feel very happy and content in their life, and they admire that it seems to be so effortless for the person that they have a crush on, that even though that whether business is booming or business is quiet, they're happy and they still feel successful. Your crush's crush may have said, whether I have a full house or whether I'm only serving one person, I'm happy. And that is something that your crush really admires. That's what your crush is coveting. Tell me about my group 2's crush's crush, please. My group 3. Who does... Okay. Moon in Sagittarius. A Sagittarius placement. Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? New moon. Thinking... that bbymutha song. I'm a rock star. Money make my cock hard. Baby, I'm a rock star. Is it heavy metal? Time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. So this person, I feel like they're also expanding their business at the moment, or they may be branching out. If they've been working in a bakery or working under someone else for a while, they may be trying to open up their own bakery, their own business, their own restaurant. Tell me about this person my group 3 has a crush on. Moon in Taurus. A Sagittarius placement, a Taurus placement, specifically moon, but also sun, rising, Venus. Tell me about my group 3's. Who does my group... Oh, did I say group 2 earlier when I pulled the moon in Taurus? Which would make sense because I pulled moon in Taurus for group 2 as well. Let's see group 3. Who does my group 3 have a crush on? Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? This crush have a crush on? Moon in Virgo. So we have a Virgo placement. Sagittarius, Virgo, specifically moon, but also sun, rising, Venus, like I said. Long hair, brown skinned. Who does my group 3's crush have a crush on? 5 of Swords, losses. All is not lost as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. Somebody who takes things in their stride. Somebody who always just takes things in their stride. Whether something good or bad happens, they're just like, okay. If something bad happens, they're like, it's not the end of the world for them. They'll always find a way through it. Tell me about the person my group 3 has a crush on. I'm also getting 1 of 5 siblings. 8 of Swords, frustrations, feeling bound and gagged. Maybe starting to feel a bit frustrated because they're trying to branch out on their own and it's just a bit more difficult than they thought it would be. They may be starting their own business and things are very slow and they're waiting for things to pick up, and they're starting to wonder, the star. They're starting to wonder if things ever are going to pick up. The star, brightness, hope, could bring excesses, so be careful not to become too greedy. A very hopeful person, knows that things are going to go well, and things really are going to go well for this person. Also with the star, they may be an Aquarius placement, so we have Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius, somebody who is branching out, doing their own thing, an entrepreneur, somebody who's making a name for themselves, who's making success for themselves, who's taking their career into their own hands, who may be walking away from traditional 9 to 5, or they maybe never had a traditional 9 to 5. Somebody who is very happy doing their own thing, creating their own path, going against the grain and just living life for themselves. So my group three, that is your crush's crush. If you would like to book a reading with me, follow me on social media or become one of my 18+ patrons. The links are all down below. Alright, bye.